Hello everybody, it is your boy Vulcan Vugan here, back with another video today. Today we are going to be talking about the Fog Realm fan film that I have been teasing for the past 8 months. And we're going to be touching on topics such as the progress of the film, how the film will probably release, and other plot points that are not necessarily spoilers, but more so common knowledge that you should know about the film before you go in and watching it. So, let's start out with the common knowledge that you should know. First off, who is going to be in this film? So far, we have 9 characters in this film. We have Dan Dresden, Banshee Castillo, Jacob Bell Brown, Blazer, and Joaquin Adan. And in other character roles, we have Lonnie, Tesla, and RDLM. The other characters are technically spoilers, so we will be leaving that out for now, but those are the main characters that you should know about in this film when you go in to see it. Now that we know the characters, let's talk about the cars that will be appearing in this film. So far, we have Side Draft, Pony Up, Ballistic, Silhouette 2, and the MST Suzuka. We also have on the drones team RDO2, RDO3, and RDO6. So far, those are all the cars that I can leak out. I don't know if there will be any more, but we will see. Now then, let's talk about progress on the film. So unlike other fan film projects, I'm going to be giving an occasional update on my Twitter or Instagram, or if it's a big enough update, here. So what we've done so far is we finished a scripting phase and have moved on to audio voice recordings, and at the current point in time that this video is being posted, I am working on the storyboard and animatic. Now the storyboard and animatic, unlike most films, does not function as a sheet of paper that would show what each shot does. In the case of this fan film project, the storyboard functions more as a rough blockout or animatic of the film. So everything's going to work together in this case. We're going to work on the timing, what each shot's going to do, how is it going to contribute to the film, and we're going to be focusing a lot on the cinematography as well. It's not just going to be this character's on screen because this character's on screen. We're going to try to make sure that every single shot serves a purpose and doesn't just waste our time with animation and rendering. So that's the progress of the film. And now I would like to talk a little bit about how the film will most likely release. The film's release will look a little bit something like this. First, the film is not going to be released in its entirety at the beginning. There's going to be 2 or 3 parts to this film as to save production time and to not make it seem like we have around half an hour of animation to do at one time. So we're going to be releasing part 1 first, then part 2, and if there is enough content for a part 3, then there will be a part 3. We might condense part 2 and 3 into just part 2, depending on how long that whole section is. It's not quite certain as of yet. So we're going to be releasing them in parts, and on top of that, we're going to be releasing the animatics as soon as they're done to my Patreon, which you can use to support the film. But the main reason that we're releasing the animatics on Patreon beforehand is so that people who want to be able to see the film as quick as possible can pay to see it, while at the same time not putting it out to the public so random people can't get spoiled on what happens during the film. And on top of that, paying to see the animatic also helps to support the film. It'll help us with things like rendering costs for the render farms that we're going to be using. It'll help us pay better voice actors to do character roles that have not yet been filled. And it also gives you an opportunity to talk directly to me on Patreon or through Discord, depending on if you join the server through Patreon. You can directly give feedback on what you think about the film, what kind of direction it's going in, etc., etc. So, in a nutshell, first we're going to release the animatic for part 1, and then we're not releasing anything more until the film is finished. We're going to release a few trailers, I suppose, or maybe a few posters or something, who knows. But you won't see any more footage of the film after the animatic is uploaded to the Patreon. And then eventually, I might do a director's cut, which is just all the parts slapped together and maybe a few extended scenes or maybe some scenes that weren't even in there, or so on and so forth. That probably won't happen, but you know, it's an idea. That's the best way I can put it. So, last bit of thing I would like to talk about. Obviously, I already mentioned Patreon and the kind of plan that we have going forward from here. But if you want to directly support the film, if you don't want to just give money away for free 3D models or for progress on the film, you can always go in and purchase some merchandise from Redbubble, or you can go to my imprint, link in the description, and purchase some neat little prints that I have going on here. They're great for your wall, they're great for your desk, you can do pretty much anything with them. And plus, they're kind of neat. I might be a little bit biased for that, but that's that. So, Patreon or merch. But yeah, that's all the progress and information on Fog Realm that I'm going to be giving out at this current point in time. So, thank you all for watching. I will be posting more videos on different topics, and I will also be streaming, hopefully, if my internet will work. So, we're going to be getting some more content out there. So, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, y'all, and I'll see you next time.